There we go. Now it's time for some sunshine on this show. We just spoke to the great Jim Gaffigan. Now the great, look at this. It's Al Jackson. We love Al.
Hi, Al.
What a step down for your show.
Not at all. I need to explain. You look like you were playing for the Oakland A's. What era was that?
That would be
they still wear that
late 60s.
They still wear that uniform. Yeah.
It's.
I don't know what they're going to wear when they move to Vegas. Probably. Well, they're probably going to be topless when they're moving.
Yeah, there you go.
All right on that, everybody.
Sin City. Boy, you would have thought we'd written that and then rejected it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of yellow you got on there. A lot of yellow, sir.
Listen, I'm a black man. We're allowed to wear peacock colors.
Sure.
You know, sometimes you feel like, you want to wear yellow pre 6 a.m. in the morning, and you go ahead and you do that.
Al, I got an idea for a show. Remember Queer Eye for the straight guy?
Yes, absolutely.
Could you do black guy for the white guy? And then, because you just mentioned that the rules are different for the way you dress. I think we all know that.
I believe that's called Hitch with Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like I used to have a joke years ago about there's so many different kinds of white guy. And there's also so many different kinds of black guys. So you'd have to decide what kind of guy you're trying. If you're a guy that's trying to meet women, I think that there's men that can show you how to dress for that. I think if you want to figure out how to be taken more seriously, then there's a way to dress for that. But I don't think there's one way to dress unless you do like all of us and everybody in that room except for Chrissy Lee and just pick a uniform and ride it out for 30 years.
Yeah.
That's the only way that you get around that, which I'm. Tom, let's be honest. I've been tracksuits for about 2 years now. I told you when I was getting into it, it's happening.
Yeah, you sure did.
The track. Yeah, Chick, you've been my mentor. You've been my Obi-Wan.
I like the
zipping and unzipping over there.
Yeah,
it's great.
But you're totally right, Al. I mean, you could do a show where you dress someone for a job interview, you dress them to go to a ball game, you dress them for a date. It's kind of like the Barbie doll. Except would be with human beings. It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, it's crazy you said that. I was like, who would ever thought that somebody saying Barbie now is culturally explosive? I'm like, don't discuss Barbie. I cannot believe sometimes I want to go. I want to talk to my dad and just be like, no, for real. There are people arguing about this. But yeah, it's I think a lot of guys, I can only speak for myself. I didn't know how to dress and approach women where I appeared confident, but I also, they thought I was sexy. I never knew how to do that. Some people just naturally are good looking people and you hate them for that. I think there's a lot of guys like me that are I didn't know what my lane was. Christy Lee, how would you tell a man how to figure out his lane?
I totally disagree with you. Ever since I've known you, you've had swagger. You've definitely had this confidence in the way you dressed. I always thought you were cool as heck.
Well, that's probably when I started this show, but I would say up until my mid-20s.
Okay.
And then I started to kind of figure out because, up until then, you're going to nightclubs. The nightclubs are only for good-looking people.
Yeah.
Because you can't talk. Mm-hmm. So that's a huge advantage. It's like when there's a wet field, it's good for a quarterback that can fall forward for a couple of yards. Josh Allen's going to thrive in that situation. But you do need a situation where, if you can get it quiet enough where you can talk, like somebody like Josh, Chicky, I realized I could make women laugh.
Right.
And that was my superpower because once you can make people laugh, especially not just women, but people, when women see that people are relaxed around you, they'll be more relaxed around you. And then that can make up for you not looking like Brad Pitt. I had to figure out I could be funny because other than that, I would have just been the dude in the corner drinking out of a plastic cup. So, yeah.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Well, now with this particular outfit, how do you think you'd do?
Not good unless I was coaching a track team for people trying to. They're like, this team is clean. All right, no needles up for here.
You do look like not the main coach, but one of the guy's buddies that they kind of he's got the outfits. We'll bring him in here. He can kind of motivate the kids.
they refuse to use his real name, so they call me like Coach Bud. It's like, why won't you call him Al Jackson? He's got some charges associated with that name. We don't want to associate the Google search.
Our guest is Coach Bud. Wait, no, our guest is Al Jackson. Al is
being Coach Bud.
Featured on the Daily Blast Live every day, and you can watch him, and he's great. And this is my opportunity, however, to have Al help me with my street lingo and learning about what's going on in the world. What have we got for a phrase or a word today?
All right, Tom, we're going to kick things off with just a phrase I'm sure we've used before because I used it in my real life. Tom, what's a mega L?
Oh, boy. A mega L.
A mega L. There's a movie out called The Meg.
I assume it's obviously a large L. A successful L. Would that be Mega Love? She's my mega L? No. L. No. Anyone?
Think of maybe sports statistics in the newspaper. There would be 2 columns.
Oh, a mega loser?
Close. You're circling the drain. Just go ahead and go down. You're close. It's not loser, but stay in that. Don't leave that. Stay in that thought process.
Is it a Roman numeral? Like mega 50?
No, we're walking way away from that thought process now.
When the Cubs win around Wrigley, folks will put up a W flag. So the W stands for win in that case. So
a mega L is a big loss?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So that was
when would you use that, though? Because clearly, you're still a little bit on the fence about its use.
Well, I let Al Jackson be my wingman, and that turned out to be a mega L. We went home alone. How does that sound?
Honestly, the analogy started out clumsy and clunky. You nailed it at the end. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just like, we were trying to have a good, I was sure that the party was going to happen. Josh didn't show up with the booze. The girls didn't show up till 2 a.m. It was just a mega L. I had to pay for the room. It's just like it's just worst case scenario.
Good.
You know what? I would say, though, if you had to pay for the room and it was just you and the fellas chilling in a hotel room, I bet you'd still have fun. You're going to rent National Treasure on the TV. You're going to laugh a little bit, get a sixer in there. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, this is true. When you remove the pressure of having to definitely have women to have it be a party. If you're just like, okay, girls aren't coming, let's just be. I'm sure it's the same for women. I think it is. It's a different kind of dynamic because when the opposite sex shows up, everybody's kind of got on as Chris Rock says, their representative. But then you can just be yourself when it's your boy. So yeah, it's a different kind of fun. Not as fun, but it's fun.
Okay, well, I've got mega L down. Let's go on to our next phrase.
Tom, talk to us about what pushing the whip is.
Pushing the whip. Well, this is a tough one. This is not like doing an upsell on ice cream.
Like an orange whip? What?
Pineapple whip?
Yeah. You want the whip with the hot chocolate?
Okay, I've got a guess. Is the whip the car?
Yes, Chicky. Yes.
So it's either you're going really fast or the whip is on its last legs and you're trying to just get around town, so you're pushing the whip.
Either one is correct. Yeah, It's just like you're just driving. So, but the scenarios you laid out were actually even better because if you said you're pushing the whip, you usually say, I'm pushing the whip through snow. These tires are bald, but I had to get there. So, yeah, it's like you're kind of describing the conditions and the fact that no matter what, you're marching on. So, Tom, after this great example that Chicky just gave us, use the phrase pushing the whip for us.
Well, the show was over, and I looked out the window, and I could see that Ace's car wasn't moving again, so I went out there, and I was helping him push the whip.
No, it's not broken down. You know what? Maybe the judges will give it to you. I don't know.
I thought for Ace, pushing the whip was when you knock the whipped cream off the shelf in the grocery store, it gets a dent, and then you got to buy it for cheaper. Pushing the whip.
That'd be very Ace-like, actually. So pushing the whip just me. Okay, so Ace got in his car. He had to get home in a hurry. I saw him. He must have been going 25 down that freeway. He was really pushing the whip.
Yeah,
Ace is a notoriously slow driver.
Careful.
Ace, I was taught to drive by my dad, an old black man. I've driven millions of miles in this country, no accidents, knock on wood. It's because I drive like 55, not 55, but I drive like very slow and deliberate because I'm expecting people to do dumb stuff on the road. Ace, what's your theory when you get behind the wheel?
I think most drivers are idiots, so I watch myself.
There we go.
Yeah.
I agree. Ace and I are on the same page with Al on this one.
What do you guys think Ace's car smells like? I feel like it smells like it's got to be like just like old school. It's got to smell like Lagerfeld.
No,
Cologne.
pizza rolls.
No. It smells like
No.
roses.
Roses.
Yeah, I have a bunch of those packets of Steven Singer's rose-smelling things.
Yeah.
Do you have rose packets in your car?
Sachets.
What are rose packets?
Rose-scented little
Rose-scented
packets.
sachet
You know,
type
I'm
things.
going to make believe I don't have enough reasons not to ride with you anywhere.
That is,
And now-
yeah. If
now
you
I
get
have
in the car
another
and you
one.
see those,
Yeah.
you know that there's a body in the trunk. He's like, let me break out some more rose packets.
Okay. Well, we have time for one more phrase from Al Jackson. What have you got, Al?
Tom, one of my favorite phrases ever. Tell me what I'm him. When would you use that phrase? I'm him.
Wow. Is it a positive thing?
Absolutely.
Would you say that to your lady? When it comes to your true love, I'm him.
Yes. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, but that's more literal. I don't think.
Oh, this is not quite as literal as that.
Yeah, when you pronounce it like I'm him, it sounds like a name from the Bible. It sounds way different.
Esau, I'm him. Job, I'm him. I'm him.
Willie, tell Tom like how it would be said.
Okay, so me and Josh are playing basketball. I cross him over, break his ankles. He falls on the ground. Then I do like a 360 dunk because I'm very athletic. And then I go, I'm him. And I do that LeBron thing. It looks like I'm breaking boards over my knees.
Oh, so it means you are the man, right? Is that what
That's
that means?
it.
Yeah.
It's
After that, great example.
The him is the man.
Great example.
I am the man.
And him is you in third person.
Yeah, all right. I'm him.
Jimmy Butler was saying I'm him, and now people call him Himmy Butler, and it just rules. It's so fun. It's so cool.
That's cool. Himmy Butler. I like that very much. Al Jackson, it's always a great pleasure. You can watch Al on the TV or on your computer on the Daily Blast Live. Are you on board today, or is this your day off?
No, I'm on board today, and my new album, In Earnest, is out and available on all streaming platforms. So I'm excited about that as well. It's my latest comedy out, so super excited.
That's
and
great.
the title is In Earnest?
In Earnest,
All
Al
right.
Jackson, In Earnest.
And it just came.
So,
I didn't
yeah.
know that. Well, that's good to know, Al.
Yeah,
Is this the one that you
It
recorded in
just
Chicago
dropped.
at Comedy Bar?
This is the yes.
Dude, this hour is so good. It's so like it's funny and it's like more than funny and it's I'm jealous and you're the man. It's so
All right.
good, Al.
And Willie opened for me on that show. That was a great weekend, and it's just like this is this show is meant to be recorded. So I'm really really happy and really proud of it.
So can I give it a review?
Absolutely, please do. It's
He's
on
him.
Apple, iTunes. There we go. Put
See?
that on the
He's him.
everybody listening.
It's a mega W. How about that?
Yes, I'll take it. Please, all Bob and Tom people, rate and leave a comment and just leave. He's him. That would be how I know that's family on there.
Yeah, crank it up and be pushing your whip. That's
right.
Did I get it right? Okay, thanks very much. Thanks, Al.
Absolutely.
It's always a
Hey,
great
I love
pleasure.
you guys.